Tell me something about yourself, but usually ask this question at the onset to break the ice. So consider this like an icebreaker. It's also something that will definitely build rapport between you and your interviewer, because your interviewer is trying to get to know something personal about you. So when answering this question, make sure that you talk about something that's not in your resume. Your resume is already there in front of your interviewer or your recruiter, and they already know. They've read it 100 times and they already know almost all of the details in your resume. So when asked about yourself, make sure that you talk about something personal about you, like your personality, characteristics, and things that you like to do. Another reason why recruiters start with this question is they look at or they gauge your English communication skills. Recruiters are taking this chance to see how conversational your English communication skills are. They also gauge how confident you are in terms of speaking in English. So, knowing these things, how are you going to answer this question? And most of the time, the applicants will answer by telling me their work experience, or they'll focus about how they found out about the company, how they found out about the role, and all of those things. Don't focus on your work experience when answering this question, because recruiters have a process and they will definitely get to asking about your work experience later on during the interview. During this question, take advantage or opportunity to build rapport with your recruiter. Use this time also to calm your nerves, because you'll be talking about something that you like, something that is truth to you. So, how is the process of answering this question? Focus on personal things about you. When we say personal things, talk about if you are single, married, with child, living with your parents, living alone, how many siblings in your family. Also talk about your hobbies and interests. Talk about the things that you love to do with your friends. During weekends when you're not working, you like going to the mall or just watching TV or watching Netflix. You might also love traveling. You might also love traveling when you are on a long weekend. You might also love reading books or hanging out at cafes, collecting stickers for your Starbucks planner. Everything that's personal about you that will get your recruiter to know more about you aside from your work experience is very important for you to already get out there. Now that you were able to already talk about yourself, something personal about yourself, you can dive into your work experience. But there is a big but out here. Don't dive into your work experience in detail. Just talk about it in general in a few sentences. You can say that outside of my hobbies, as you can see on my resume, bulk of my work experience revolves around the call center industry, the medical industry, the service industry, the hotel industry. And that's it. You don't have to dig deep or dive into the details of your work experience, because you'll definitely get into that later on during the interview. And that's actually how easy it is to answer that question. The information that you will be sharing with your interviewer during this part will actually be used later on during some sample scenarios. So you have to make sure that while preparing for the interview and thinking about the list of personal things that you would like to share, anticipate already that at the end of the interview or somewhere in the middle, they might connect some questions about the information that you provided on this first question. Take note that you don't have to share anything that you are not comfortable in sharing. Just share the general facts about the personal things about you. You can focus more on your interests and your hobbies so that you don't have to talk about some things that are you not comfortable saying. I am going to share to you how I personally would answer this question. Let's set the scene. Here's the question. For example, the interviewer asks, "Tell me something about yourself." Here's how I'm going to answer it. Hi, interviewer. First off, I'd like to thank you for this opportunity. I'm really excited to be part of your company, and I hope I really do great in this interview. So, my name is Maria Fatima Juan. My friends call me Mia. That's my nickname. You can definitely call me Mia as well. I'm a mom to a 19-year-old daughter. I'm also married. I've been with my husband for 20 years now. I'm also a fur mom. I take care of 3 dogs, 2 Chihuahuas, and an American Pit Bull. Just an amazing combination of dogs. When I'm not working, I love to watch a lot of series and movies. TV shows that I love to watch and rewatch all the time is Friends, Modern Family, and Big Bang Theory. I also love watching movies, different movies, especially during the weekends with my husband. It's like our date night because we both are working from home. We both are remote workers. So usually on the weekdays, we just focus on our work. He works on a different time zone compared to mine. That's why it's really the weekend that we spend some time together. Also, as our weekend date, we love going to Starbucks, different Starbucks locations. And currently, since it's December, I'm also collecting stickers for Starbucks. That's why we're always going on a Starbucks run so that I can finally finish collecting stickers and get that planner that I'm always excited about during this Vermont season. I also love traveling with my family. I just live beside my mom and my siblings. So we're living in just one compound. And my mom is a single parent, so I love taking her to vacations. We love going to the beach and also going up to Baguio. During my downtime also, when it's not busy at work or I have some free time during the day, I love reading books. It's something that I'm really trying to do more right now, trying to finish off everything on my TBR. I do own a Kindle. I used to love purchasing books, but I'm trying to be a minimalist now and make sure that I have less and less items at home. So I purchased my own Kindle already. I also have my own iPad because sometimes it's better reading it on iPad. So I try to read more nowadays. Genres that I personally love is crime, horror genres, specifically vampires and witches. And I'm trying to read more inspirational and motivational books that would really help me grow in terms of my career. And of course, I also do a lot of content creation. I'm trying to help others become virtual assistants as well. And yep, basically that's what I do outside of my professional life. And thank you so much for asking about that. And that's how you're going to answer that question. You see how conversational it is. You can definitely have pauses, think about how you're going to answer it. When you talk about something personal about you, it's something that you really like to do. That's why it's actually the moment that you try to shake off the nerves, because when you talk about something that you really like, that makes you happy, the conversation or the flow really is very casual. So it's very important that you focus on personal stuff so that you can build confidence and, of course, lose the fear and lose the nerves. And it will help you answer the next questions or the more technical questions during the interview with a more conversational tone and a better confidence in answering them.